Social media is flooded with screenshots of massive Forex profits. It makes currency trading like a mobile game where you just mash buy or sell and wait for the cash to roll in. But trading a $7 trillion global market like a casino has a predictable outcome. Within 3 months, 90% of beginners completely wipe out their accounts. Beginners fail because they rely on fixed position sizes and spend all their time hunting for a secret magical indicator. And when the money disappears, they assume the market is rigged against them. The 10% of traders who actually survive don't have a crystal ball. They stay in the game by building a mathematically sound, repeatable business process. If you want to stop bleeding capital, you have to stop acting like a retail consumer hoping for a jackpot and start running your trading like a disciplined operator. A reliable business needs proper infrastructure to survive. Trading from a beach on your phone is great marketing, but real execution requires focus and an institutional-grade digital environment. This diagram outlines the technical difference. You need an electronic communication network, or ECN, broker. This setup routes your orders directly to major banks, removing the conflict of interest you get with a standard retail market maker. Once your infrastructure is set, you need an operating budget. Amateurs obsess over potential wins. Professionals calculate exactly how much they can afford to lose. Look at this total account breakdown. If you have $10,000, implementing a strict 1% risk rule limits your maximum loss to exactly $100 per trade. By dividing that $100 risk limit by the size of your stop loss, say 25 pips, you determine your exact position size, which calculates to 0.4 lots. If the market turns against you, you lose exactly $100. Calculating your position size dynamically for every single SOP ensures you survive strings of losses long enough for a winning strategy to actually pay off. You also have to know when to enter. Instead of relying on lagging indicators that only show the past, you look for confluence, stacking multiple probabilities like a strong horizontal support level perfectly aligning with a series of higher highs in the price structure. You also need to understand why the price is actually moving. Major currencies act like shares in a country's economy, and their value is driven by the interest rates set by central banks, like the U.S. Federal Reserve shown here. If the Federal Reserve raises interest rates while Europe keeps theirs low, global capital immediately flows into the higher-yielding currency, pushing the value of the U.S. dollar up against the euro. Once you understand these technical and fundamental rules, you have to prove they work. A trading strategy is useless until it undergoes quality control, meaning you test your rules against at least 2 years of historical market data. This visualization shows the math of a profitable edge. Out of 100 simulated trades, 50 fail, costing you $100 each, but the 50 that succeed earn $200 each. Even with a 50% win rate, you net $5,000. You don't need to predict the future. You just need to execute your setups consistently and let the math of a proven outcome run. Still, perfect math and top-tier infrastructure mean nothing if you can't control your own mind. Trading psychology is the final hurdle in Forex. The quickest way to drain your account is revenge trading, feeling wronged by a sudden loss and immediately opening a larger position to win the money back. To protect your mental capital, you need hard operational rules. If you take 2 consecutive losses, close your laptop and step away for the day. Forex is an active, performance-based profession. It requires you to keep a detailed journal to spot and correct your own behavioral errors. Your immediate next step is to open a demo account. The goal here isn't to gamble fake money, but to practice following your strict operational rules without the pressure of financial risk. Take 20 practice trades using exactly 1% risk and a 2-to-1 reward-to-risk ratio. Focus entirely on the flawless execution of your plan, rather than the final dollar amount. Stop playing games with your capital. Start treating your trading like a real business. Upgrade to institutional-grade infrastructure with FXNX and build your edge today.